Hello and welcome to episode number 4 of the Seattle Car Accident Lawyer Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Christopher Small. If you are listening to this, the audio version, then you have no idea. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you may wonder why there's no video this week. Well, honestly, I ran out of time and I wanted to make sure this podcast got out. I wanted to make sure that you were getting this helpful information. So instead of delaying the release of the information, I figured I would just do it via audio, put up this nice logo of our firm, and let you still continue to enjoy the content. So let's just dive right in. This week's question or issue is something that we get often, and it deals with you're in a car accident and the officer issues you a traffic ticket and not the other guy. And people are always freaked out about that because they wonder if that has a significant impact on their personal injury case. And so we're going to talk about that today. What is the impact of having a traffic citation issued against you in your car accident case? Here we go. Okay, so at the end of the day, honestly, it's not that big of a deal who the officer cites for the traffic infraction. And there are a couple of reasons for this. Reason number one is that the officers are trained to sort of just pick a person and issue a citation in every instance, no matter what. And this sort of piggybacks on with reason number two, and that just goes to the fact that the officer wasn't there when the accident happened. You know, he is trained in sort of identifying characteristics of an accident that can help lead them to a conclusion, but they're not accident reconstruction experts. They have no specific knowledge of what happened, only other than seeing the cars in their final resting places, if they even have the opportunity to do that. A lot of times they just rely on the statements of the drivers and leave it at that. That is not to say, though, that you cannot gain a lot of great information from a traffic citation, whether it was issued to you or to the other driver. The citation will often reflect the weather conditions. Obviously, it reflects the time of day. It also reflects the amount of traffic that was on the road at the time. And then within the citation itself, it will also typically identify any witnesses that came forward to talk about what they observed when the accident happened. Those people can often provide very significant information in the case and be a big help or be a big hurt depending on what they say. So at the end of the day, if you are in a car accident and a traffic citation is issued against you, don't freak out about it too much. Okay, it doesn't have a giant impact on the outcome of your case. As far as fault is concerned, the insurance adjusters don't look at the ticket and automatically assume you're at fault, and obviously we wouldn't do that either. Both sides will fully investigate the case, make it their own determination of who's at fault, and then we'll go forward from there. Okay, I hope this information helped you out. Again, this is a frequently asked question. I know that people call us all the time worried about this kind of stuff, so hope that helped you out. If you ever need any help from us, you can just give us a call, 206-973-0407, and that's it for this week. So if you have any questions, you can always email them to me, chris@emeraldcitylawgroup.com. I will answer you in a reply email. I will also anonymously, of course, answer them here on the podcast, because if you have a question, someone else probably has the same or similar question, and that's the whole point of this podcast, is to really get the information out to you so that you can make informed decisions. So have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.